Hi, boys and girls. My name is Mr. Jack. Now, I know that you don't know me, but you know somebody very important to me. You see, your teacher, Mrs. McKinney, well, she's my daughter. And I'm talking to you today from a very special room. The room I'm in is the bedroom where your teacher, Mrs. McKinney, grew up. I know if you look behind me, it doesn't look like a bedroom now. In fact, today it is my wife's craft and art room, so she has a lot of fun in here. But throughout Mrs. McKinney's childhood, this is the room where she slept, so it's a very special place to me. I know this is a hard time for many people. It must be strange not being able to go to school and see your friends. One of the things I like to do when I'm having a hard time is read. Books are one of my favorite things, and a good story can make me feel better than almost anything, especially a book that's kind of silly and fun. Today I'd like to read you a book that a very good friend named Alex gave me recently. Alex has really good taste in books, and I think you might like it. The book is called We Don't Eat Our Classmates. It's kind of a silly title, isn't it? Here's the cover of the book. So, I'm going to read this book out loud to you. Just settle back and enjoy it. And if you feel like laughing out loud, go right ahead, because I might giggle some myself. We Don't Eat Our Classmates by Ryan T. Higgins. Penelope Rex was nervous. It's not every day that a little T-Rex gets to start school. What are my classmates going to be like? Will they be nice? How many teeth will they have? This was very important to Penelope. Penelope's mom bought her a new backpack with ponies on it. Ponies were her favorite because ponies are delicious. Penelope's dad packed her 300 tuna sandwiches and 1 apple juice. Apparently, little dinosaurs don't like to drink a lot of apple juice, but they love tuna sandwiches. Finally, the big day came, and Penelope Rex was very surprised to find out that all of her classmates were children. That's right, this little T-Rex was going to school with all children. So she ate them because children are delicious. Now let me stop here and point out, when I say she ate them, she didn't bite them and swallow them. The book shows her with her cheeks stuffed full of children. And the teacher is scolding Penelope and saying, "We don't eat our classmates. Please spit them out at once." So she did. It was not the best way to start school. All the children are standing there and they're covered in dinosaur slime. Still, Penelope was determined to have a good first day. She tried hard to make friends at recess. The book shows a picture with Penelope at the bottom of the slide, and her mouth is wide open, with the children all on top of the slide, trying not to slide down into her mouth, and they look really afraid. She finger painted some of her best work during art class. And again, it's a picture of a dinosaur eating children. She even saved Griffin a seat at lunch. She says, "Griffin, you can sit next to me." And Griffin shaking his head saying, no, I don't want to sit next to you because you might eat me. Penelope started to notice everyone was making friends but her. and she looks really sad because in the reading circle, no one will sit next to her. She was very lonely. When she got home, her dad asked her about her first day at school. "I didn't make any friends," Penelope cried. "None of the children wanted to play with me." Penelope Rex asked her dad, "Did you try to eat your classmates?" "Well, maybe just a little," she said. She was honest about it. "Sometimes it's hard to make friends," her dad said, "especially if we try to eat them." You see, Penelope, children are just the same as us on the inside. They just taste better. That gave Penelope a lot to think about. The next day, when Penelope went to school, she tried really, really hard. But poor Penelope, she just couldn't help herself. And she kept eating her classmates. And one of the little girls is saying, "Mrs. Noodleman, Penelope ate William again." And all the children were so afraid of her, except Walter. Walter was a goldfish who lives in a bowl in the classroom. So Penelope decided she'd try to make friends with Walter since all the children were so scared of her. And she said, "Walter, will you be my friend?" And she stuck her finger down into the bowl, and Walter bit it. Chomp. "Eee!" cried Penelope. "He's eating my finger! Ah!" She's screaming and crying. Her finger hurts really bad. Once Penelope found out what it was like to be someone's snack, she lost her appetite for children. She stopped eating her classmates. Even when Cece Woodman spilled barbecue sauce all over herself, Penelope did not eat Cece. And soon, Penelope made friends. They would play hide and seek with her. She even made a brownie for all of them, and they liked that a lot. Now, even when children look especially delicious, she peeks at Walter and remembers what it's like when someone tries to eat you. And Penelope looks kind of afraid. And Walter the goldfish stares right back at her and licks his lips because dinosaurs are delicious. The end. I hope you've enjoyed this book today, and I hope it makes you feel a little less lonely while you're at home. I hope you're doing okay, and I hope that you'll be back in school very soon. Thanks for letting me read to you. Bye-bye.